So here we are now with part 10, and as you can see, the body has been painted. It has been painted. I finally made my decision on what color I'm going to use. I use Chartreuse Neon Yellow. This is going to be a House of Color paint provided to me by Jameston's at Scale Finishes. Now, all of the Menards race teams, that run the Truck Series, the NASCAR Truck Series, the NASCAR Xfinity Series, the NASCAR Cup Series, the ARCA Series, the IndyCar Series, they all use Chartreuse Neon Yellow. So that is what I went with. So if you want to do a Menards race car, if you want to do this Blaney, this is what you want to get the color, to get the accurate color. So this is the first coat. I did some wet sanding on it. Now I need to do a second and hopefully a final coat. There are some areas that I just didn't get great coverage on. It's kind of a pain in the ass. Neons and fluorescents are kind of I don't want to say difficult, hard. Just they require a little bit more to get good, even, solid coverage. So I got a couple areas that need some touch-ups, and so I'm going to go do that. Then I will get it nice and smooth, and then do a coat of clear, and then I'll start the decals. So that is where I'm at on the paint, I guess, at this point. So that is good news. Progress. I've made very little progress this week, so I'm finally getting caught up and getting things done. So this is where I'm at. Up next, I'm going to show you guys how I do the splitter. All right, so let's make the splitter. As you can see, I got a couple of some plastic in front of us. What we have here, I have a sheet of 0.15 evergreen sheet plastic. The bottom piece isn't. You don't need. I'm just having out because the front of the body doesn't actually the nose is just sits up a little higher than the bottom of the Jesus Christ, I can't think of the side skirts. So I just have that there to make it to help it make it easier for me to trace onto the plastic. So what I'm going to do. See, just like that. We're going to set it just like that. Turn it this way. Alright, so real easy. The nose is on the sheet plastic. Take my pencil, I put the number 2, and we're just going to trace it along. Don't worry about getting it perfect. So now, as you can see, maybe if the camera will focus, as you can see, we have an outline of the nose. So, next thing I want to do, I'm just going to cheat a little bit. Just gonna cut it out with scissors. Now you'll have that. What I'm gonna come inside like that, and I'm gonna come around. And cut it like. So now you're just left with. So now you just have the splitter. And what you do, we'll grab the body. Now it's going to be a little bit bigger than it needs to be, which is fine. After we're just going to go ahead after I get the body painted and stuff. We will I'll glue it on the nose, and then that's when I'll trim it, and then I'll use the sanding stick and get it nice and smooth and level. So that is basically how I make the splitters. Your mileage may vary, or you'll find a different way to do it, but that is how I do it. Pretty simple, pretty easy. Later on, I'll show you how to. We'll kind of show you how to do the spoiler. But there's good news coming. We got a 3D printed splitter coming from Brandon Miller. I'll talk more about that once it becomes available and stuff. That is going to be awesome. I'm looking forward to that. He's also doing a 3D printed splitter as well, so that's all come. He just announced it, so I actually suggested to him if he would do if any chance he could do a 3D printed spoiler for me, or for us, the community, NASCAR community. It looks like he's going to go ahead and do that, so I'm very, very excited about that. So, anyway, so that is the splitter. Now I'm going to go finish getting this body painted and get this one done.